Hey guys, how are you YouTube family? Good to see ya. So this is a different video. I wasn't planning on doing a video like this, but I was ordering some vitamins on Amazon the other day, and this link came up, and I just clicked on it, and I'm like, what is this? I'd never heard of it, never heard of the brand, and I was like, curious because of the price, so I just threw it in my shopping cart. It's sold by Amazon, so if there's a problem, I'm just gonna send it back. I'll probably send it back anyway. But so, all right, enough suspense. Here's the thing. So you guys have seen me in a lot of my videos when I do, sound demos. I don't set up my whole pedal board and my amps and stuff. I want my videos to be like, you and me kind of just sit in my basement, plugging in some gear, just going through the stuff, see how it works, and a few mods. And so I'm not into the fancy stuff with the processing software and the recording software and the I don't know. I don't even know the terminology. So that's how little, right, that I'm aware about this stuff. I just hit my cell phone, put the camera on, and hit record, and that's pretty much it. So you've seen me use the Tech 21 FlyRig 5. It's a small effects pedal all in one. And you guys have seen me use that numerous times. Like, it has, an overdrive channel on it. It has like a Fender-esque amp on it. It has delay, reverb. It has a built-in tuner. It's, I haven't gigged with it. However, I do use it in church on Sunday mornings. Instead of bringing all my pedals I just bring that thing. It has a XLR line out straight to the board, so I can just use that, and a little tiny amp or monitor on stage, and it's good enough. It's got tempo on it. So anyway, so yeah, I just, I never really thought about it. And I don't even know, I wasn't even aware of how much they were to buy new, because I bought mine just on a whim off Kijiji, our local Kijiji. And I think I bought it from a guy in New Brunswick. He sent it in the mail, actually. So thumbs up to that guy for being trustworthy. And it's been a great pedal. I've been using it, I just have it set up in the basement, and the only time I take it out of there is if I play in church on Sunday mornings, and that's it. So I saw, when I was ordering my vitamins, I saw this. So this is the same thing. This is an effects pedal, and it's called Sonic Bar, Combined Stage Effects. So it says www.sonicake.com. So anyway, so my first impression was, oh, this is garbage, right? Because it was $78, I think, $78.98 or $79, like under $80 for this. Now I checked. Now look at the packaging. I just got this from Amazon this morning with my vitamins. So it just came in, and I didn't open the box yet. I just pulled it out. It came in this ridiculously. So I had one bottle of vitamins and this in this huge box. So I just took it out of the box. I popped my vitamins in. I was like, hey, why not do a video? So this is how this comes packaged, okay? Whereas, and this was $80. Whereas the Tech 21 unit that I'm using downstairs, I just Googled it quickly. At my local Long and McQuaid, it's $425. On Amazon, it's $469. It's actually more than my local music store, which I thought was kind of weird. And on, oh man, what are they called? I'm blank, I can't remember. But on a US website, they're $369, but that's US. So for me in Canada, by the time I do the conversion, it would probably be more than just buying it at my local music store. So, but the Tech 21 comes like this. Okay, it's a metal box covered in plastic. I just put my pedal back in the box the way I received it, just so you guys can see. So versus, cardboard packaging, blah, blah, blah. So my question, I guess, was, Are they saving money just on the packaging? Because, hey, let's face it, you're paying for this, right? You're paying for an aluminum box and all these, right? These things that are not going to make the pedal sound better. Somebody's paying for this packaging, but it looks freaking good. It looks professional. So I'm gonna unbox this one just so you see what you get. You've seen the pedal before, and then we'll unbox this one, and then we'll compare the two side by side. So let's do this live. So let me just readjust my phone here. See if I can set that somehow so that you guys can see. All right. So I want to be able to see that screen too. Okay, so this is the Tech 21. Okay, so if we size them up, they're exactly the same size packaging wise, pretty much. Now this one's a lot narrower. Tech 21 seems a little bit wider, but let's have a look. So the plastic comes off of this, cover comes off of this, and okay, so the Tech 21, I forgot about these, right? They come with these, these have never been opened because I don't use them here, but they come with these, I guess, European style plugs, converters, so you can use this pedal, I guess, in any part of the world where your gig might take you. So I'm not sure how they work, to be honest, but I never really paid attention. I don't think the adapter, the Tech 21 adapter, I don't think would connect to the back of this thing. I don't know. Anyway, but that's what they are. And then obviously you have an owner's manual. The bottom of the case is padded. It's got a nice foam padding on the bottom of the case, so that's a nice touch. And then when you open it up, this is what you get. So let me just move this aside. So here you go. Here is the FlyRig 5 Sans amp. EFX, whatever FX. So basically this unit is designed so that if you're going to a gig somewhere and you don't like the amp that they've rented for you, you can just plug this in the front of it and you can use the blonde amplifier that comes with this. You can tune up your guitar, right? And you have a boost for your solos, which is a nice touch. And you have a plexi version, so you can adjust, right? You can adjust the amount of drive that you want. However, and then you have like these, Cali, I think it must be like a, I know for me, this just boosts the mids. So the Cali, I don't know if it's like, I don't know what that's short for, to be honest. I didn't even read the instructions. Pre and post boost, so you can have a boost that's, pre-effect or preamp or post, depending if you want to boost the signal going in or if you just want to boost the volume coming out. And your delay and your reverb and tap tempo. And for reverb, you have the only option you have for reverb is the size. So it can be like a short reverb or a big reverb, and then you can set the volume of the reverb. And then you have your delay, you have level, repeat, and time, and you have this drift button, so it kind of sounds like a little bit chorusy, and then you have the option to go dotted eighths, so if you want a quick kind of snappy reverb, and then of course you can set your repeats. So that's it for the front. For the blonde amp, you have your level, high, mid, low, and your drive. That's for your blonde amp. Your boost level setting is over here, and then your overdrive amp is just level, tone, and drive. And I hate amplifiers that just have a tone knob. I'm a bass, mid, treble guy. Like I'm not a fan of just a tone knob. I guess it could be okay, but there's too much of the EQ sweep that's missed with just one knob. It's hard to get the perfect blend of good punchy mids with a good amount of bottom end and non-piercing highs. It's almost like it's too thin or it's too thick. There's nothing in the middle, and I'm sure that's just a design thing and maybe on the amps that I've gotten, but I just don't like a single control. You can't dial it in. But this I like. High, mid, and lows, you can really work them. Very simple on the back, in, your guitar in, amp out, you got an effects loop, your power, and what's really cool is a direct line out. And this is also connected to a speaker simulator, which is right here. So if by chance you don't like the sound of the original pedal or whatever, or the cab you're running, you can press this button. It'll light up this level button here, and you know that your speaker sim is on. So a lot of little features packed into this SonsAmp FlyRig pedal by Tech21. Again, $425 is before taxes. Here in PEI, we pay 15% tax. So you're looking at $15 for every 100, right? So this would be over $500 to buy. However, if I compare this to my pedal board, just my board, like the actual pedal board, and one pedal would be almost the same amount as all this. So, you know, depending on the pedal, of course, but right? So there's no way I could build a pedal board. I think I have 6 or 7 effects on my pedal board. Some are on all the time, and some are just, you know, whenever I need them. You know, you're looking at $1,200 to $1,500 to set up. And my board's small. You guys have seen it on some videos. Like, it's not anything, you know, to write home about. But it's still, this would be a third the price at just over $500. But, so that's why I got really curious about this thing. So let's kind of open this and see what we got going on here. All right, oh, all right. So there's no plastic. Oh, and it's really small. Okay. All right, so here we have the adapter, which the FlyRig came with the adapter. It's downstairs, still plugged into the wall. Just nothing fancy. Doesn't even say what it is. Oh yeah, right here. AC adapter, just 9-volt, I guess, style adapter. Probably run any pedal. And this is the pedal for $80, and it has as well. Oh look, they have a little piece of foam too at the bottom, right? It's a better piece of foam that's in the in the Tech21, I guess. So yeah, I guess they put that in there, and then you get. Let's see what you got here. You have Sonicake Taste It specifications. So here's a little kind of owner's manual thing. And then a thank you for supporting our dream. Oh, man, I just supported someone's dream. That's awesome. All right, well, my pleasure. However, I'll probably be returning this, so don't get too excited. Yeah. All right. So I just want to see how it compares to the real deal. So, you know. All right, so let's have a look at this. I don't need this. So here's our Sonicake. First of all, I hate the name Sonicake. I don't mind Sonic Bar, but I don't like Sonicake. I guess you can have your cake and eat it too, I guess, eh? I don't know. So this one has 4 buttons as opposed to this pedal. So look, you can see there's quite a bit of difference. So I mean, if you're wanting just something to give you some tones at the house, and you have limited space, or you just want to add something to your pedal bar as a pedal board as a backup in case something goes down with your rig, maybe that would be good. I don't know. So 4 buttons as opposed to 5. This thing has so it has a compressor, which is one thing I wish this would have. So the FlyRig, the Tech21 FlyRig does not have a compressor. I wish it would. I wish it would have even just a built-in compressor, or just a button for compressor or whatever, but it doesn't have one. So this one has a compressor, and it has volume and compression, so pretty simple. The switches feel every bit as good as these. They're just a different style switch, but they feel good. The volumes are smaller, but they have the rubber little covers on them, right? So if you press on them, once you adjust, if you press on this rubber, it kind of acts as a stop, like it just, so you don't accidentally hit the volume, or when it's packaged away, it kind of holds it in place better, I guess. and it's probably easier to grab too. So, but the knobs feel really good. They're not loose. They're not, they don't feel flimsy at all. Like there's really good resistance to them. So, all right, so we have compressor, we have blues, which is I think the overdrive. We have the slapback delay. So does that mean you can only get slapback? I don't know. We will try it. And then you have air, which I don't know what that is. And then you have cabinet simulation, on or off, kind of just like this one. And you have guitar in, guitar out, and power. That's it. So no delay. Oh yes, delay, sorry. No reverb. So what's the difference? No reverb. There's no amp simulator in there, like the blonde amp. There's an overdrive, like this one. Same thing. Volume, tone, and gain. And this one has level, tone, and gain. So same thing for overdrive. You don't have the Cali version on this. It's just whatever you get is what you get. The delay, you have blend, repeat, and time. And here you have level, repeat, and time. So I guess the blend is probably a level. And the air. Oh, maybe the air is reverb. That's probably what it is. The air must be the reverb, and that's just the mix knob. So you have reverb, delay, overdrive, and compressor. Whereas on this one, you have reverb, delay, amp model, and overdrive, no compressor. This one also has tap tempo for delay, and this one also has tap hold for tuner. Speaker simulation, no XLR out to the board. So I guess you'd have to just go from your amp to the board, or mic your amp, or maybe you could line this out to like to the board on like a 1/4 inch in, like a line in on the board, maybe if you wanted to go direct. I'm not sure. And so I guess that's the difference. So size wise, so everything is stripped down, but again, this is a metal case, very well built, very solid, just like the FlyRig. FlyRig's a metal case. Weight wise, geez, you know what? This little thing, this little guy right here is only a little bit lighter than this one. But look at the size difference. So this thing is wider and longer and has more features. And this thing is, you know, there's not a big difference there in the weight. Oh, this one has an effects loop. This one does not have an effects loop. And yeah, anyway, I guess all we have to do now is test them both and see how they work. So I'm going to hit pause on this and go get set up in downstairs in the basement and see how they sound, one compared to the other. That'll be the true test, right, of what they work. So half of these features, like the effects loop, the line out, well, other than church, I guess, like I don't use this at home. I don't use the effects loop. I don't use the speaker simulator. I don't, like, this is all stuff that I just don't use in my basement. So this is kind of a bare bones thing that would be good enough for me, I guess, in the basement. One thing I like about the FlyRig is it's got a nice slant to it. So when you put it on the ground, it's tilting forward, right? So if you're using it as a pedal board, it has that nice kind of decline from the controls to the button, where it's more natural to hit with your feet. Whereas this one is just a square block, right? So there's no decline. You got to kind of pick your foot up and stomp down on it. So that's, I guess, the biggest difference. But I guess the selling point is definitely the price. You know, with the features, they look like they're pretty good. But we got to find out, I guess, if this thing actually sounds good. So let's go downstairs and check it out.